Stand Tourangeau against Robb Saez. Race to 7. Stand to break.
That kid, he was looking really good.
Yeah, but he did pocket a ball, and he's got to look at the one ball after offensive shot. We'll get to figure out some type of defensive play. Looks like he might bend the one on the left side. No. Takes the one down. Puts him behind the 7. Very nicely. Robb might be faced with a jump shot. Robb is going to get the jump cue. Always love it when the first shot of the match play is a jump shot.
Kidding me? It's recording.
You're not live. No, you're not live yet.
Hey, we gotta get a tower in hardwire. We can't do Wi-Fi anymore.
You're not live. They're working on it.
Okay, alright.
Were you just coming down to say that they're not live?
I just wanted to make sure that we're aware of it. Alright. I'll tell them. Thanks.
Jake, it's not a jet. We're trying to find it second down. He driving me crazy. Make it in. There we go.
Where do you end up at? 17? Yes. We got Saez. Alright guys, welcome back. We have a great matchup here. We had a little bit of technical issues, so it took a few seconds to get up and rolling, but I think we're good now. This so far has been a safety battle. Like Robb had first clear opportunity. This is the 2-ball here. Styer come to the table. Chance to get an early look at this match.
Okay, thank you guys so much. Internet technical.
Gotta love Ken Boyle. Tell Ken Boyle, thank you.
So you guys didn't miss too much, though. Like Joey said, a lot of safeties going back and forth until something opened up. Stance moving pretty good right now.
Stan's playing really well in this event. He's already cost me $20. We're working on 20 more.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you're getting to see Stan in person.
Yes.
I call him Uncle. I have a 5.5-year-old son. And my son loves him. Been on the table since he's 2, and Stan promised me if he still got it, if he's still able to do it, he's actually going to work with my boy. That's how close there.
It just started.
And like I said, I don't think you see too many people where you see all the different age of people getting up in age. You know they're past their prime, they decline. He's gotten better from 40 to 50 to 60. He's 70 years old.
Is he really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
People don't understand that Stan is 70 years old.
70 years old, I cannot believe it.
So that's why he's such a favorite.
Jeez. He takes the lead. 1-0. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Do us a favor, hit that share button, hit the like, get it out there. I mean, we got some great matches coming up for you. The winner of this plays Shane Van Boening, who just lost to Spencer Layden.
Gosh, how good did he play?
And 5-4. And obviously the winner of that match would then go back to play Spencer. I'm assuming this is true double elimination.
Yes.
Have to beat Spencer twice in the final 2 races of 7.
Oh.
So a lot of great pulls still to come. Got a free stream.
Absolutely.
So make sure to share it, get more people watching this. More people know about Breaking Room Promotions.
Yes, local company, we're trying. We work with the police. We do events here about every 60 days. So learn a lot from the week. We love the game. We just try to put it together.
So we got 1-6 combo on the side. Started out for Robb. If he hits this with high English, he might be able to get past the 1 and then shoot the 1 in the bottom right corner. Probably the best option here.
I think you can take the combo. He's looking at it right. 1-6.
I think he's got a good chance to roll the cue ball out closer to the 3 and shoot the 1 back in the bottom right. The 2 ball's a little funny, and that's probably the biggest problem is being able to pocket the 2 ball and get the cue ball out of there eventually. Looks like he changed his mind. Maybe we plan to see. Didn't quite get there though. Doesn't look like it. If he did, he barely did. Looks like Stan might be going to get a jump through six.
Depending on how you just gotta hope and get lucky later, right? Put a stroke on it, hit it, hope something good happens.
I think you make the ball, and the cue ball naturally kind of glide over to the other side of the table, and the two balls will be clear.
So you think you can make this one?
Oh, yeah. He thinks he can make it. Stan accidentally moved the two there with his hand.
Wow.
My
The
mom-
shape,
As
too.
my mom used to say, pert near made it.
Oh, the shape was beautiful too.
Good opportunity for Robb here though. Balls are looking really nice.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got camera 3. Looks good.
That was an unforced error by Robb, obviously. Left behind the purple
No,
floor.
looks good. It looks beautiful. Yeah, thank you. All right. Got us another camera angle.
Got a couple angles for you guys. Get a good look at this. Looks like Robb might come right at us. Coming 2 rails, maybe 3 rails. And then behind the 3, possibly. Right down the barrel.
I like this view.
Okay. 3 rails. Nearly makes it. Doesn't leave a great shot.
Thank you, Aaron, for going up there and getting us another view. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Aaron, for going us up there and getting us another view. That's good.
All right. I'm gonna wait until
It looks
they
good.
break. I want to zoom in. It looks like it goes to the right just a bit.
Nice shot.
Good shot by Stan.
It is easy. I gotta raise the exposure on the camera too.
I was looking this over carefully.
Yes, that's a tough position to be in, right?
Not a lot of options there. Looks like a jump kick. Nice.
I was trying to see if he could
It's
come.
never good when you have to use the word jump kick in the same sentence for your options.
Oh,
Another view?
while they're chasing that ball down. Yeah. That's not consuming much more than that, but
We'll stand 2-0.
Looks like it's gonna be. It's good defensive play to control this rack.
so maybe so.
A little close to the word. There, slide down, as we say.
He's got to have more than 9 here. Surprised the way he played that. This Tell stands in a nice rhythm.
Yeah.
After the last few matches, it's just pretty good.
He's a grinder, I'll tell you that. I don't know how many times I've seen him come back from the base after double this.
Stands up 2-0.
There you go. Everything look good. Alright, we go on the next rack. We're gonna adjust camera 3, but I'm gonna call you. Alright, so you on the phone, we're just gonna move it to the left. You just tell me stop. And we'll see how good we can get it. I kinda like that view because you can see them in their stance.
Yeah, no, we like the view. So we out there in action, and Joey was very pleased with the view.
Can't get a seat anywhere near. Can't get a seat anywhere near the.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's packed.
Yeah, apparently it's standing room only upstairs checking out this match. Really surprised there.
Oh, you got a night. I know, but he didn't make one, right?
Yeah, up dry. Here's Robb's chance to get back in.
And
You're gonna have to come with a good shot here to get over 2 ball. Oh wait, no,
Two balls right
up
there.
top, yeah.
that's a 4 ball behind the 7.
Yeah. I mean, there's not too much trouble.
Yeah, you just need to get an angle here. It's almost like these balls are set up for a drill.
Yeah. Nice angle.
You can tell Rob plays a lot of bar boxing. Because that's a shot there that I think a big table would probably come back this way and shoot it down in the corner.
He's still not ideal though. The 4 ball not perfect. You got to roll 3 passes on it.
Come down a little and maybe shoot the 4 in the top left corner.
Oh, Jesus.
Going to go home. Didn't help now. See.
Yeah, he's
I won't
not
call
in
it
great shape here. Looks like he's got a 2-way option where he can try to get a little safe and also maybe play it high. Like that.
It's uber thin though.
Yeah, has to be real thin.
What a shot.
What a
What a
shot.
shot.
Good lead too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big game. 3-0, 2-1.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah. I mean, you can go a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I think that's beautiful. That's good.
So do you want to commentate?
Huh?
Do you want to commentate?
Yeah, just keep getting blown up.
Just checking.
That's going to put us at 2-1.
Hey, Jason.
Can we get them on for a second?
Yeah, Joey. If you don't mind, Joe.
Looks like they're taking a
And
little
who
bit
wants
of
to
break
jump on
here.
first?
Bathroom break or something?
Have a shot though first. All right.
You don't want us at the same time?
No, just have a.
So just make sure you get the mic close to your mouth.
So we all set up?
A little closer. Yeah, almost. And then talk into it. You should be able to hear yourself.
Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining. You ever commentated pool before?
I have a what?
Have you ever commentated a pool?
Absolutely not.
Well, this is going to be a lot of fun. We got a good match here. Stan and Robb getting at it. Stan's up 2-1.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Power outage.
And we went dark.
That wasn't, that's upstairs.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, that was upstairs.
So are you enjoying this event?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Everybody's so sweet. Everybody's been so nice and polite
Yeah.
and appreciative of us being here. So that's always a good thing.
I think Jason's just done an incredible job. I'm sure you played a big part in it too, making this all happen.
I've stayed on the sideline, but yeah.
Getting a lot of the pros here, the sponsors. It's been a great event. So
Yeah, they're a handful when you're getting them ready. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Jason's pretty pleased with how things have turned out. The competition. And the
He is. You know, it's going really well, very smooth, and like I said, the venue's been great.
Yeah.
The people that work for Dave here have been just outstanding. You know, as far as service and making sure everything is taken care of and polite and respectful. Yeah, I think it's been a great event for the industry overall.
And the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
All these players out here.
Looking forward to seeing who wins.
Yeah. Robb with the break. Doesn't look like he's going to get a ball. And yeah, he comes up dry. So Stan's going to have an opportunity here on the one ball. Looks like a pretty decent layout. He's going to have a little bit to do with the two ball there. It might be a 2-5 combination.
You know, Joey, I've got to root for Robb. He was actually present when I met my husband
Was
in
that right?
Vegas. He was. I could tell a story about him.
Let's hear
I
it.
will never forget Robb Saez. He is by far, and I love all the guys, but he's one of my favorites. He has a foot fetish. He made me take my shoes off to see if I was fit and qualified for my husband.
Your feet were worthy?
If my feet were worthy. And it was the oddest thing I've ever. I didn't expect it. I honestly didn't see it. He was like, "Oh my God, your feet are great." He was like, "She's good," and I'm like, "Oh my God, you're one of those weird guys who likes feet." He almost scared me off.
Yeah.
Being
You know,
honest.
as pool players, we got a lot of.
You know, you gotta watch it.
So good to use that against
Right.
Well, what a shot by Stan on the one ball, to get on the two. Now he's in great position here on the three. I'm telling you, he's just playing excellent pool. You know, just learned that Stan's 70 years old. Can you believe that? Still
No,
playing
I
pool
don't
at
know.
this-
I had
70
no
years
clue.
old.
I wouldn't have guessed him that age at all.
Unbelievable.
He plays like he's still 20.
Well, he has a health nut, eats good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
Another routine shot here on the four ball.
Straight.
Ends up a little flat on this five. So he's got a lot of work cut out for him to get back on the six
He'll
ball.
understand. He'll draw back 6 feet, play it short side.
So Michelle, do you like watching pool?
I've learned to like it.
Yeah.
It was an adjustment in the beginning, but at this point I know the lingo. I can tell you when the guys get a dry break. Yeah, so I've learned it.
Now this is a draw shot. Let's see if he can execute. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Just try to create a little too much angle there. Is the five. Left a tough shot for Robb. Robb will just kind of roll this ball in and come across the other side of the table and leave himself a cut shot on the six, I guess. You know, Michelle, when I met my wife, she would come to pool tournaments with me. And about 6 months after getting home from a pool tournament one time, 6 months after we started dating, I tell her the story, and I had this ball, and I shot this shot, and I hooked this guy, and I went 3 rails. She said, I just have to stop you. I don't understand one word you're saying.
So I realized after I started dating him, because initially Dave McCloskey was also another one that was there when I met him, and he whipped out that pool stick, and they were talking about stroking the shaft and all this lingo, and I'm like, am I in some kind of dirty movie right now? What is going on? Because I'm from the South, and we don't talk like this to females. What are we doing? So I have learned the lingo, Joey, to say the least.
Oh. So Rob took a shot at
I'm
it.
gonna have to put nice shits on the YouTube.
Sensor.
Joey, I've got to ask you. You're the one interviewing me. I know that, but what have you thought about the event?
Amazing.
Because you played in it,
I did, and not for very long.
but you did.
But I did. I did play in the event. I think it's a top class event. Everybody's glowing about it. They're talking about the nice shot there by Styer and pull off a little jump shot. He executes that, and now he's back in control to go up 3-1. I had a great time. I lost 2 matches, hill, both matches, and but yeah, the venue's great. All of the stuff around the event was great. Getting to hang out with everybody, meet people. I say one thing about our sport in general that beats any other sport is that you can see Shane Van Boening stand right next to him, have a conversation. Right? Where do you get that kind of access to Steph Curry or LeBron James? You can't, right?
I agree.
But you can in this sport. And getting to know the people behind the pool players is kind of the cool part. And this venue brings all that in too, because it's not a big expansive place, so you're right there next to these players while they're playing. It's just a cool environment. It's been a great event, and I'm excited for next year. I want to come back,
I know.
hopefully.
I want to get in.
It's been great to have
I
you.
think there's a few
It has.
hundred
It's
that
been
want to
great
get
to
in.
get to know you too.
Thank you.
I've gotten to know a lot of you guys this weekend.
Likewise. So Stan goes up 3-1, and once again, this is a race to 7. Winner of this plays Shane Van Boening, and then the winner of that will
So we
play
had to
Spencer Laddo for the.
We had to reboot it.
So, were you surprised?
so
Did you
on
get
the-
to see
so
that
it's
Spencer
broken down
versus
into
Shane
4
match?
hours.
You know what? I love.
Each
Of course, I know
one's got
Shane
about
really well.
23.
He and my husband have been friends for a long time. He was there when we met also 7 years ago. So Spencer is new,
And of course,
but getting to know
people
Spencer
are
over the
just,
weekend
like,
has been a
going
joy.
searching
He's a
for-
very respectful young man. I definitely think he's an up and coming player. He's so much fun to be around. So I pressed his shirt for him. He was
did
going to
you?
wear the Don Weir shirt. So I was like, Spencer, do you know how to use an iron? He said no. And I've got 3 kids at home. And I said, "Let me have it." So I pressed it, and the next morning I came in yesterday morning, and I was like, "Where's your shirt?" I sent it with my husband, and he said he sold it to somebody because it was pressed. I was like, "That's it. You're wearing a wrinkled one. Not doing it again."
That's funny. Really good break here by Stan. Makes a couple balls, but doesn't have a great offensive shot on the line. He'll look the table over and kind of see what he has. Doesn't really have a great bank angle either. He might just hit the right-hand side of the one from 2 rails back down behind the 5-7. What do you think about that, Michelle?
I have no comment. I wish them both the best. Like I said, I've got a pull for Robb.
Sometimes I get these right. Let's see if that happens. Pins the right. Comes down 2 rails. Gotta beat the 7. Doesn't. Now this is a little different because Robb does have a bank angle here. He might try to take on the bank on the 1. Or he could play the exact same shot that Stan just attempted. See what he does.
I can say this: if Jace's dad was still, if Don was here, he would absolutely be loving this.
Not bad.
I will openly say that without a doubt. I've been to a few. I got the pleasure of going to a few tournaments with him.
Yeah, so Robb shot the shot, hits a few balls, and gets a little fortunate to get behind the edge of the 9. Fully expect Stan to go get that short cue. Attempt another jump shot here. as someone who maybe
You gotta
wasn't
turn that down.
around pool for much of your
I
life,
want me to put it outside.
I have the volume.
what to you is the most exciting part of seeing this game? Jump shots, break shots, combinations.
Jump shots. You know what? I don't like the jump shots.
No?
When my husband, and I relate to this when my husband's playing, when he pulls out the jump cue, it's all up in the air.
Yeah.
You don't know where it's going. I
That's
mean, it's like Shane catching that ball today whenever he bounced it off the rail earlier. You know, it's like throwing the dice in the casino. It's a gamble when you pull out that jump cue. That for me is the most nerve-wracking part, is watching the guys having to do the jump cue.
Well, let's see what happens here when this one stands. See if we can pocket this. Ooh, made a good hit.
roll?
It's not pocketed. It needs a little bounce. And now there's an opportunity for Robb.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right under the middle cushion.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty great observation, and I think a lot of times, especially with newer players that are just starting to learn how to jump the ball, maybe they go to that too often, when a kick shot or a more controlled shot might be a better option. Shot by Robb. It was a little long.
I actually like watching. I think it's more nerve-wracking for me when my husband plays. It's a different level of pressure as well.
Yeah.
On the side.
My wife says the same thing. I think he can.
Too thin.
I think he's going to go high and maybe try to come into the eights, just like that.
Nice shot.
See the way Alexa played this. He could try to spin out with low right hand spin, come back to where he's standing, and then out towards the six. I think that's maybe the way he's going to play this. Just like so. Now I'll probably just roll this ball on the side and pull the score to within 3-2.
I don't know if you guys have noticed with Robb's stroke. He lives high left down his shot.
We did notice that.
When he moves to the upset, a lot of people don't pick that up.
Yeah, Jason's actually in here now and brought up a comment that we were talking about a little earlier, how when if you look down the barrel when Robb's shooting, it doesn't look like he's going to hit. Well, it actually looks like he's barely going to hit the ball. It's like some kind of weird high left English, and then all of a sudden when he goes to stroke it,
Oh, no, no.
Oh, wow. That was a big unforced error. But he's still alive. Just needs to bear down and make this ball.
Good thing it's not an iPhone. No.
It's frozen.
Small game.
Yeah, that's off just a tip.
The head's like,
Love the way he hit that. You'll notice, very difficult shot up against the rail. He stayed down on it. He just stroked it nice and smooth.
He took a deep breath after that shot.
Pulls it within 3-2, and he's breaking, so they're back on serve. So, I'm pretty impressed with this whole operation, the streaming setup, the free stream for folks. I wonder how many people are viewing online right now. If guys, if you could hit the like button, the share, let's get this out there to as many people as possible. The quality of pool that you're about to see now and in the next couple hours, I guarantee there's nothing better on YouTube right now.
right?
How many balls is he going to make in the show? How many balls is he going to make in this ball?
Hopefully at least he could shorten the time for us watching this game if he'd make 5 or 6.
5 or 6? I'll take the under.
He's gonna make the wing.
Knowing Rob, he would take one.
He's gonna make that
Just
eight
give him
ball.
one, you know?
Didn't get the 8, got the 3 in the
Got
side.
one.
And he's going to have a carom on the 1-4 in the side. You know what a carom is?
Do I?
Do you know what a carom shot is?
No, I do not know that. Why educate me?
You may be able to play off the left side of the one and hit the purple forward in the side. That's called a carom.
Hopefully don't say.
You know what, Joey? The lack of knowledge that I have, if I sit with you long enough, I'd probably be a little strong.
You know. Yeah, you can see from this view here, if he just hits the left side, and you'll have to hit it probably with a little low left, and he'll make that purple. He's just got to control it. Oh, no, never
It
mind.
went.
I didn't even see that it went.
Nice.
He was aiming high left and went right about a full tip and a half. That was wild.
He's got a tough cut shot here on the two on the side, but
Nice wrinkled shirt.
natural position.
She was just telling the story about it.
Spencer just stepped into the booth.
I think Jace may have ironed that one for him.
Is the ball going to the hole, Jason? Is the ball going to the hole?
Spencer, shouldn't you be hitting some balls somewhere?
Not
Stay,
yet.
stay warm, man.
Not yet. It's time for a break.
Good shooting.
Yeah, great match. Great match.
So Rob's just got to bear down and make this two ball on the side. He's got natural shape of purple forward on the opposite side.
That jump shot was sick. I love that. I had to talk to somebody to make my jump. I was smiling because I could see inside.
Joey, you've got the best seat in the house.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that one, Jason?
So do I. I
What's
went
it
upstairs
on
and
the show? What's it
it's
look like
You
upstairs?
get a little better view.
and it's
Switching
cooler.
angles
Yeah.
down here.
It's starting to get a lot hot up there.
Yeah, it's a little warm.
We all went to dinner. Me, Tyler, Shane, and Margaret.
Now, I don't think this ball goes inside, so I think we'll have to play a combination, although he's looking at it pretty close.
Oh, good.
Just I guess it does go. Wow.
Yeah.
Drilled it right in there.
Is that yours?
I thought that was a little Christopher Cross.
Yeah, it's Jason's.
Alright. Not much to talk about here. He's in great shape. What's the most nervous you've ever been when Jason was playing? Any big matches, big shots, anything like that had you on edge?
He played in a tournament and he drew. Was it Shane?
Yeah.
Was your first match?
Yeah, out of the gate. We
Straight
drove
out of
to
the
the
gate.
tournament together.
Needless to say,
The
we didn't
Rum Runner
last
in Las
long.
Vegas.
But he gave it his best shot, but I was a wreck.
Yeah.
You know, it gets complicated when you're like so many of the guys in the sport. They ask, who are you pulling for? All of them.
Alright. Robb ties it up 3-3. Got a close match here. I'm going to predict this match is going to go hill-hill.
I would agree with you, toe-to-toe on this one.
Yeah.
So, Joey, who are you pulling for?
Well, I bet $20 on this match. So I'm
Was it
pulling
in
for Robb.
Spencer's favor? Because
I'm
he's in
pulling
here
for
with us.
Robb in this match. I had Spencer losing in the second round. I don't know how he's winning this
Joey's money's gone.
No, I'll tell you, and Spencer's right here so he can hear, and maybe we'll just transcribe for the folks on the line. But at some point I said, Spencer's going to get to the point where he's like, holy crap, I'm about to be shape. And it might change the way he feels inside. Any moments like that in that match?
The only thing I was focused on was breaking good, because that's the only thing that really matters for playing bar table 9-ball. I was really trying to get a good rack. I felt like as long as I got that 2-ball, I just like settled my nerves and I made that 2-ball. I got good on the 3 and I was kind of like, yeah, it's over.
So basically Spencer said, no, I just played grateful. Just to let everybody
Shane was
know.
There
Piece of
wasn't
cake.
any more nerves because of him. There was just nerves.
Yeah. Have you ever beat Shane before?
Huh?
Have you ever beat Shane before?
I've never beat Shane before.
They went to dinner before they played the match.
Oh. That's awkward.
Yeah. I was talking shit too.
Is that the first time you played?
No, he just beat me in Sacramento.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, he just robbed me in Sacramento.
Alright, Stan with a nice break here. He's got a good shot on the 1-ball. It's got some options here on Robb as well.
So you went into this one, didn't you?
That's what I said.
Okay. It's a nice stun shot. He gets on the 3 inside.
There's a nice angle to drop down. It's fine, I think.
Probably play the 5 on the side or the top corner to see where he ends up. Perfect.
I really told him I wasn't going to talk against you anymore. So that's it. Yeah.
We'll just follow this. A little bit of inside English. Get a good shot with 6 down the bottom left. Go further than he wants. You see he's a little disappointed there.
Stan's going to a rock concert after this.
Playing off the rail here a little bit as well. You like him to make this shot?
I think he will. Nothing surprises me watching these guys. They're so good. I think they're not going to make a shot and make it. It's one of the interesting parts for me.
Oh.
It's a little tricky there.
Yes, there.
So Robb's got some decisions here. You can go offense or defense. Offense, he can try to bank it back to the corner he's standing in.
What do you think he's going to do, Joe?
He's going to play the cue ball behind the 8.
Slow down.
Really only cared about the cue ball though. It's a nice shot. So I was asking this question earlier. I think you're a good person to ask this question too, Michelle. One of the challenges I think we have in pool is that even when players do exceptionally hard things on the pool table, a lot of times they make it look easy. You know, like just coming into this sport, watching Jason play, and obviously his friends are great pool players. Do you feel like that's a problem? Like watching somebody play pool, kind of like someone like Shane makes everything look so easy. So it's tough to what a shot!
God.
What a shot by Styer.
You know what? That's one of the entertaining things for me is watching the guys who can. There's a new guy here. I told my husband, Daniel.
Certain syllable.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
sorry,
he's
so-
got the long last name. When he plays, it's like he's smooth as butter.
Yeah.
It's effortless. He's in complete control of his emotions. He's focused. He doesn't miss a beat.
I
For me,
understand.
that's entertaining.
Yeah, and I understand he's like a great kid too. Very.
Yeah,
We're gonna have him on the podcast soon.
Shane's that way.
It's awesome.
Shane is so focused when he plays.
Nice shot there. And a kick shot by Stan. It's moments like that can win a match for you. You know, 3-3.
Yeah.
You're behind the ball. You kick the ball in and you get out.
But it just needs an easy shot and come back with that, right? Okay. Relatively easy.
Beautiful out.
Stan takes the lead 4-3.
So who do you think's going to win this match? Did you say you had money on Robb?
Yeah, you know, I'm down $20, so we did double it here. And I took Robb. Jason, who I'm betting with, just keeps taking Stan in every match, and Stan keeps winning. I just need Stan to lose a match.
He's got 20 and it's $1 a match, right?
No,
Has Stan lost one at all?
Yes.
yes.
He has.
Yeah. Everybody's lost one except Spencer.
Spencer.
And for the type of money these guys are playing for, I could care less about my $20. I just want to see a great pool.
Yeah.
And I want to see, you know, like the fact that I found out today that Stan's 70 years old and still playing at this level, it's inspiring for someone like myself. I just turned 51, you know, thinking that maybe I have a couple good years left in me. Well, I might have 19 good years left, you know.
Oh yeah, I would have never guessed you 51.
Oh, thank you. Okay, round to break. He's blocking the break here.
He's not going to be happy with milk.
Does not have a great offensive shot here on the 2. Now let's test you, Michelle. If he shoots the cue ball into the 2 and slides into the purple 4 and makes it, what type of shot is that again?
Started with a C.
Yes.
What'd you
Carom.
call it? Yes.
Carom shot. You could try one of those. The only problem with that shot is if he pockets that ball, the cue ball then has to get out from behind the 9. So let's see if he takes it on. Nice shot.
Wow.
What a shot. Carrier shot.
Nice call. I wouldn't have played. Nice call.
Okay, Joey, tell me, what would you do here?
Well, make the blue ball. So you're going to make that ball. You can hit it with a little bit of low right-hand spin, come to the opposite side of the table and shoot the 3 ball in the same pocket. That's one option. Probably like that option the best, I think. Because that way you put a good stroke into it. Sometimes in pool, if you try to float a ball softly, you tend to miss it or not be as accurate. So this, you can get a full stroke into it, pocket the 2, bring the cue ball back over towards the rail by the 9 ball and be able to shoot the 3 in the same pocket. Doesn't look like he's doing that though. He might go straight across the table. He didn't hit it well at all. He played safety.
We got away with that.
Yeah, these are just the rules of the game sometimes. But last time he played an intentional save, Stan kicked it in. Let's see what he does here.
It's a lot tougher than the last one as far as making it goes.
He's looking at kicking in, deciding it.
Yeah, but the last one was a more natural kick to the side. This is not natural. That one kick he made, I would expect him to make it 2 out of 10.
Michelle, I often think about my wife and those days I come back from pool tournaments and I've struggled so bad and beat myself up a little bit. She's always there trying to encourage me and stuff. It's got to be hard sometimes, right? Like,
It is.
It doesn't play the way you should.
You know what?
out here.
And I'm not, look,
Oh, he's in the room?
I'm not the most sympathetic person, but I did tell him yesterday, you need to buck up and play better.
Hey, we need that sometimes.
Yeah.
Back it up, please. Love it.
Well, as a married pool player, it's a big deal to have someone supportive, someone in your corner that's going to be there for you. So it's a very humbling game to take.
Right here.
So it's funny, Robb's faced with a similar shot. Not sure how he's going to play this one.
Get better options though.
Played it back, got a little close to his work, but he'll be okay here. Soft touch, beautiful shot. It's a good shoot here. Stan won the leg, so he's going to be breaking up even games. So Robb's playing to get him back and serve for the 4. Doesn't want to be jacked up over the 8. He's fine. Shot. Have you had the chance to watch Robb play much?
Yeah.
He's an experienced player.
He stays with us for Palm Springs.
Is that right?
When he lived in Memphis, we met him too.
Nice shot.
Shot. Perfect.
Couldn't get any better. Oh,
Oh yeah. Thing is, he wasn't worried. He went a foot down.
9 balls down for 4-4. Back on serve.
He's a big short. He doesn't know where
Yeah. Well, it's you get these long races, right? Race to 7, sometimes race to 9, sometimes race to 11. So often it comes down to a race to 3.
Yeah.
First one to win 3 games. So. Stands break, but Robb's walking away from the table. I think they're taking a little bit of a break right here. No other matches because we're down to that point in the tournament. This is the 4th place match where this goes on to play Shane Van Boening in the 3rd place match where that will play Spencer Ladden for the final. And it's true double elimination. So someone will have to beat Spencer twice. Guys, if you're not sharing this is free content. Some of the best players in the world here getting at it. Next couple hours is going to be the best thing you can find on YouTube. So get it out there to others. Share it. Happy to have you join us.
It's a great compliment to my husband and his dad that you've got so many quality players at this tournament. I will say that. Watching, I can see it. Even the younger guys are quality players, which is nice to see.
Yeah, the fact that so many great players turned out for it. You had a waiting list for the tournament. I don't even think there were any no-shows. People coming from all over the country. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. I thought it was neat yesterday when I was watching a lot of the games were filled.
Yeah,
That's how you know you've got good players in the same building.
including the 2 I lost.
Exactly. I love watching it, Joe.
Yeah, well, I noticed every time Lori John would win a game, you clap. And when I won a game, you didn't clap. I don't know what happened.
You know, Lori John.
Same with Dan. It went up.
She's my running buddy. I've got to clap for her. It's nothing personal.
She was a lot of fun to play.
She is.
And I got up on her 4-1. And, she seems to be the type of person, I don't know her very well, but I followed her career, obviously. I mean, she's been a great player for years. Seems to be the type of person that wears her heart on her sleeve. And so you can kind of tell what she's feeling inside. When I'm up 4-1 on her, she was not very happy. You could tell right away.
Yeah.
And then she started getting momentum. And she just had this determination, this look in her eye. And I'm like, man, I better get back in control of this match. And couldn't get there. She got me a little.
She played great. She's a lot of fun, but yeah. We went to the little farmer's market back here today.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Did a little stroll down the local vineyard. Bought a couple of bottles. I let her vent for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Corey Deuel beat her, which I love Corey, but I hated that.
Corey. Nothing wrong with losing to Corey.
That's what she said. She said, I got to lose to somebody I love.
Yeah. It's a great town here, Everett, Washington. I've never been up here. I've been to Seattle many times. Well, several times. But I've really enjoyed my time in Everett. It's got this small town feel, yet pretty modern.
And the weather does not hurt.
Yes, great weather.
It's been fabulous.
Well, I live in conditions similar to you guys. I live in Phoenix.
Oh yeah, you know the desert.
So it's 115 degrees. And
I know. It's 117 in Palm Springs
Yeah.
next week. I may let him go back and I may stay.
yeah. All right, let's
Sorry, honey.
We're looking forward to next year, this tournament being bigger.
Oh yeah.
There's so many of
Yeah,
us
is there any-
amateur players top that did make it in.
Any truth to the rumor it's going to be 128 players next year?
Well, I've heard that rumor. I'm not sure. But me and my husband would have to discuss it.
Okay.
He might have to put me on payroll. I'll have to do that. That's a lot of work.
I think you can fill it up like that.
Oh,
Well, anything I can do to help, just let me know.
thank you.
Yeah.
You're definitely invited back.
I
Hopefully.
appreciate that.
You guys will all come back.
Love to help, get even,
Yeah, I gotta learn how to suck
even
up
more success.
because I suck. I don't even know my name. It's like, how do I get on this list?
What's your last name?
Davidson, Don, dude. Double D.
Where are you from?
Vancouver.
That's why.
Yeah, right?
All right, stand to break, 4-4.
I'm a bitter old man. Give me a break.
Oh, Stan hits the cut break there where he takes the cue ball over to the side rail after he hits the head ball.
What do you guys think about the wood rack and the way we set this up?
So,
Good.
Jason Weir in the booth, asking what we think about the wood rack. I think it's great.
I want honest opinions.
I think template rack on a bar table would not be good. It would be boring. There'd be a lot of runouts, break and runouts. But here we're getting to see a lot of play after the break. There's a lot of times balls are bunched up. Sometimes we're having dry breaks. That's a good thing for them. Stan with a crucial miss there on the one ball. I think the format probably couldn't be better. You know, with the size of the venue, you really can't go much higher than a race of 7. You know, but having 7 and 7 on both sides was a nice feature because a lot of times you'll do 7 on the winners, 6 or 5 on the losers, and then you don't feel like you have as much of a chance. So I thought the format was great. Dexter Real did a great job running the tournament. Dexter and Nina.
What you guys want to do?
Maybe Aaron did.
Robb with a nice cut shot on the 1. A little bit of length here on this shot, but he should be fine. He's going to have to take a little bit more difficult shot on the next purple ball after the blue 2 or before.
Yeah, I do have to say Dexter and Nina did a great job. They worked really hard. This is a lot of work.
Very efficient. I thought the
Yes.
time was very efficient.
They're very good at working these tournaments and putting them together and being there when you need them for whatever.
See, look at the way Robb's queuing. It looks like he's barely going to hit the cue
Teach
ball.
that to someone.
It's the strangest thing.
Game over here and change it.
You know, it's just one of those quirks that a great pool player has developed that
But if you ask Rob,
works for him.
he'll tell you that in his head, in his eyes, it looks like he's in the center.
Wow.
It's a Chichi Rodriguez.
That's more disturbing.
Right. Yeah. No, I didn't believe me. Been around a while. See what that keyword is right now.
It's the big shot here. Nice shot.
Wow. It's not.
Here he'll just draw back a little bit and shoot the 6 down in the bottom right. Don't really see any problems here. And Michelle, sometimes when I'm commentating matches, I call out the balls not by number but by color. And that's from my wife watching when I've commentated in the past, saying it helps someone who doesn't know as much about it.
Absolutely. I agree.
Robb took an interesting route there. Not sure why he did that. And he's not going to like it, I don't think.
I am learning the laws. I know that.
Pretty
That's
sure
the
Stan's
7.
happy.
The burgundy is the 7.
Yeah.
I'm learning. I've been watching enough this weekend.
He's got the jump cue now. That was, maybe he had more angle than it appeared on screen. But he really let the cue ball run there. He can salvage this though.
Oh. Wow, I can't believe he didn't try.
He's going to leave a combination. Big mistake there at 4-4. He had a chance to steal the game. Because Stan was breaking at 4-4. He could have taken that game.
So use that jump cue. Danger.
Yeah. Danger.
It's entertaining, but it's not your plans. What part of the South are you from, Michelle? Mississippi.
Mississippi, nice.
Born and raised.
I like that shot. I think he was kind of doing that on purpose, honestly.
You're in Stanland.
Oh yeah. We're really good friends for 35 years.
He's fine.
Yeah.
We play together most every Sunday.
He's done a great job here at the Fleece with the cameras. Got it set up in a few different ways. Gonna get a look at
yeah.
get a view of the railbirds there, sweating the action. And stands up 5-4.
We can't let foot fetish guy win. Come on.
Yeah, I'm actually from the East Coast. I'm from Baltimore, and so we say some funny things sometimes, and occasionally it slips out over the air. Yeah, we're famous for words like ambulance.
Ambulance.
Yeah. One time my mom sent me to get a cake for her, and she's like, yeah, you gotta go to the cake cottage. It's off Blair Road. And I'm like, Blair Road? This is before GPS. And I was like, Ma, I'm looking, I can't find Blair Road. She's like, it's right there, Blair Road. How do you spell it, Mom? She said, B-E-L, new word, A-I-R. I said, Mom, that's Belair Road. She said, that's what I said, Blair Road.
And the south is Blair Road.
Yeah. So, hopefully none of that's coming through to you guys watching this great match. We got 5-4. Stan is up on Robb. Robb is racking. He had a chance to steal that last game. That would have been a big game because now he'd be breaking for the hill, but instead he's breaking to kind of even absurd here at 5-5.
Well, there isn't a player left that could win. Let me turn it right.
Joey, I get it all the time with my accent being from the south. The word's got 2 syllables. When I finish, it's got 4. Possibly 6.
Yeah.
Depends how much wine you have.
It just depends, you know? If I've had a couple of glasses of wine, I could have 6. Just one's got 4.
So glad you joined me in the booth. It's been very fun.
We're texting us, so we'll tell you.
Can I get a picture of this, Jason? Yeah. All right.
Sure.
All right, Robb to break.
You're just about to
He
break.
had been breaking real well. In this match, you know, consistent. He got the 7 ball in the corner. Looks like he will have a look at the 1. It's going to be super tough, though. See, in this position, he can make the 1, he can pocket the 1. But he can't get under the cue ball. So he can't get any kind of low English on the cue ball, so he's going to be stuck down this side of the table. Not really able to get up to the 2 ball. See how he elects to play. If it were me, I'd probably just roll the 1 ball in, come off 1 rail, come over here between the 3 and the 8, and take the longer shot on the 2. Anything more than that, you might really get yourself in trouble. See what he does. Uh-oh. They're jacking up a little. Wow. He speared it right in. It's a great shot.
It's feeling good.
Now, this is nerve-wracking.
There was a lot of risk to that shot,
You could have done it feeling good.
but there was a lot of reward.
It's really nerve-wracking for me right now.
So right here, he'll float down to the bottom rail and out. Get a good shot on the 4. Got a little straight on this ball. You might have to play with it off short side here. See where he's cueing now. Come down and shoot the orange 5 and then shot the 2. Got straight in again. You might have a little bit of angle to go high inside English, come off the bottom rail, side rail, and out. Let's see, he's going to have to stroke it good. No, he could hit it 1 rail. Nice shot. He had a little more angle than it looked like. Shot. This does have a
I think
feel
he's
like
gonna
it's going
try.
hill, doesn't it?
We're going hill.
It feels like it. One thing's for sure, if you add up the experience of these 2 guys, you're probably dealing with 60 years of full experience, if not more.
This could be a nail biter. And like I said, I don't know Stan, but I love Rob.
Stan in this area is a legend.
I heard he is such a nice guy. He plays well, I know that, but I've still got a pull for Rob, so it could be a nail biter for me.
Totally, right? You said your feet were perfect.
I know, he said my feet were great. Any man that
Oh,
says
you
I've got
do that.
great feet, I can get a pull for him.
Perfect. It's in your feet. Just goes to show how good a man your husband is. He wasn't jealous for a second.
Look, when he reached out and pulled my heel off my
We could
foot,
be
I
friends.
thought, oh, wait a minute, buddy. You're getting way too close.
I was standing right there going, Rob, you're ruining my action right now.
Oh, God.
That's when the waitress come by with cocktails.
Stan with the break at 5-5. Pockets the corner ball, pockets 2 on the side, or 4 on the side. Doesn't have a great look at the 1 ball, but may try to cut this ball in. There's not a whole lot of defensive options. They're great. There's a few. It'll be interesting to see the way he plays it.
I didn't look at the bench.
You think you should try to cut this ball there, Michelle? It's
I'm
pretty
not sure,
aggressive,
Joey.
man.
You're the pro on this one. That, I lack too much knowledge to even call
He's
it.
looking at a kick shot. I think he's going to kick behind it, try to send the 1 up between the 7 and the side pocket, or maybe even in the side pocket. Just like that. Wow.
Oh.
Great effort. Like the one thing that could go wrong went wrong.
Oh shit, right?
Big shot on the one, man.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Styer. Well, big chance for Robb. Last time he had an opportunity to break serve, go up by 1. He's been trailing pretty much the whole match, coming back to tie it, trailing, coming back to tie it. Now he has a chance to really take
To take the lead.
and be breaking. So that worked.
That was actually a good shot.
He's even have many pockets.
Yeah.
These balls are looking perfect. You couldn't set these up really any better. The 6 right to the 7, right to the 8. Beautiful. This is done. I still can't get over that. The way he looks like he's not going to hit the ball.
Something else.
It really is. It's
And
uncanny.
I don't know if you guys noticed, open bridge all the time. Rarely you see it have a closed bridge. But a lot, like 90% of it is open bridge.
Snooker player.
Good shot.
The great story about Robb is probably 18 years ago he played on ESPN. And he had to talk to his father a long period of time. And his father found out his son was playing on ESPN in Las Vegas. And it's Charlie Bryant. His dad walked in the middle of the match. His dad was dressed in the tents. He was like a rich guy, right? Had the hat and the suit and everything. Robbie always, if you see the pool tournament, Robbie's always dressed, right? Everything's ironed, creased shirts, creased pants, shiny shoes. Ordered from his dad. His dad died long after that match in Las Vegas and watching his son play. Wow. So, and they regained back their friendship together after that. Yeah. Wow.
And
That's
now
a
he's
good
got his
story.
little girl.
Guys has a little girl.
Whole new perspective.
Yeah,
of
when I
life.
got into town, we got in the car together. Austin gave us a ride. It was,
Austin.
that was great. And Robb did a FaceTime with his daughter in the car. It was just so cool watching that. You know? So Robb to break, up 6-5. This is his chance now. What an interesting way to go out here for Stan if Robb can break and run this rack, because Stan was really controlling this entire match. And
What's
Robb,
the Duke's gonna do?
It's a good opportunity.
as happens in pools sometimes, you know, Robb kind of just hung in there, kept getting even, and then stole one. Now he's in the driver's seat. All he needs to do is
Michelle, do you think
get
it's
some
out?
position on this 2-ball.
Fingers crossed. It's a nail biter for me. I told you.
Michelle, this is a little tougher than it looks because he's awfully straight on this one and he needs to pop out for a shot on the 2 and he forced it and he got there. I think you can cut this 2-ball super thin and use the 7, collide into the 7 and just drift out a little bit to shoot the purple ball on the side. He's looking at maybe coming down to the bottom rail, but if he can hold on that 7 in any way, that might be the best shot here. I think he can do it.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good angle there.
Joey, you need one of those diagrams where you can draw.
Telestrator. You see me pointing at the screen.
I know. I'm seeing the animation.
Let's see how
I'm
this
loving it. I could learn a lot more if I could see you draw it out.
Oh.
Scratch.
Nail biter.
Off the 7. Off the 7.
Unbelievable. Guys, share
Wow,
this.
it's going
Get this
hill.
out here. It's about to go hill. You don't want to miss this. You don't want your friends to miss this. What else are you going to do on a Sunday night at 7 o'clock Pacific time? Let's make sure to get people in here. Free stream, great players, great matches.
Spencer's back in here. Are you nervous?
No.
You're counting down?
I want to go take my winnings and go to the casino.
I will not do that.
Stan can't take this for granted. He's got to make sure to get down on round 7. He wants to leave an angle here on the 6, just like that. Very speed dependent shot here. He doesn't want to come up short. Get some scratch back on the long. Wheelchair. He's okay. 8 does pass the 9 in the corner, I believe. We'll take a quick look at that. Looks like it does.
Well,
So might tell Stan to move, so we get a better view.
Oh.
Just every bit of the pocket.
Inside all the third over.
Going around town. Coming around town.
What do you call it?
Nail biter.
Crazy.
Hill, folks. Hill.
Stand.
It stands great.
You know, we called it, but this tournament has had so many hill matches. I mean, round after round. Even
7-5.
matches where there was
Best
a little bit
hill
of
match was when
mismatch where you thought one
Joey
player was
lost
a
all
heavy
the
favorite, then it turns out to be a hill match. It's
Isn't that
unreal.
funny? Pool is literally like rolling the dice. Even for somebody like Shane, who lost to Spencer.
Hey,
I don't know
Can
how
you
that
believe
happened.
it?
Dice.
can you believe it?
Wow. Listen, Spencer, I was pulling.
That's right.
All right, guys, hit up the chat.
She's telling on
What do
everything.
you like
We know
from
all
here?
these-
Stan breaking, he's got to be the favorite.
Poor Rob's never going to live it down.
I don't know what I was trying to do there.
No,
I
I'm
thought he could
talking
hold
about
it.
this.
I knew
No
he could hold
way.
that ball.
It was too steep.
It was because we looked at the other angle.
It was steep.
Yeah, I know he's not happy.
We had to know. He said it was.
All right, guys, I'm checking out the chat. Let me know who you like from here. I see some comments in here. Apparently, Stan just got inducted into the Western BCA Hall of Fame. That's awesome.
That is awesome. It's a long time coming.
Oh, for sure.
We'll put me in there in no time.
55 years would be about to stay
Another comment.
Stan's earned it.
Stan the man gets stronger the further he goes.
The WA is right around it.
That certainly looks true.
You actually almost tripled.
All right, here we go. Hill, big break right here.
There's that 3 ball going.
Stan's been making that corner ball. Not this time, not even close. But he gets a
Lucky.
2 ball in
How
the
many
corner.
times?
6, 7 tied up. 6, 7
You know what? He's got to play some shape. But this is definitely runnable. 6 balls is the
6, 7.
toughest ball.
He's got to cut the one on the side.
1 ball's a little tough here. I don't love cutting that in the side for my
I hear what you're saying, but he plays 7 foots like
Give you a look at that
regular,
angle there.
right? So that's actually a typical misshaped shot for us. If you know what I mean.
You got to just play long in the 3.
Yeah, totally. Oh, he might even play safe.
No way.
Well, he's not going to cue it like that to cut it to the side.
I don't think so, but things
Let's
will
see what
just
he's looking at here.
slice it inside and put it on.
For the safety, 5.
Is he set up pretty good, Joe?
No,
Super my money.
he's in a quandary a little. I think he's trying to decide what to do with this 1 ball.
If he plays it like that, he's banking.
The railbirds next to me keep talking about cutting the side like it's a hanger, but it's not.
It's a good hanger.
I think what he's looking at is a defensive shot here would be to hit the left side of the 1, a little bit of low English and slide down by the 7 ball, get behind the 6. Now he's looking at hitting the right side of it, so maybe he's trying to bank it back into the side.
It's cutting it in.
Spencer thinks he's cutting it in the side. What does he know? He's a little in the hot seat. He is
Oh
cutting
my God.
it in. Nice shot.
What'd I say?
Wow. That could be
Just for the record, I called it before he even
Yeah,
talked.
perfect on it as well.
Imagine.
Just saying.
That was a big shot for the match right there.
That was a great
He's got a little bit of work
No, I
to
don't
do.
think
Now he has to shoot it up table so he doesn't hang on the floor. This is the important
Tell me
ball.
he's not shooting the wrong ball right now. Please
Are
tell
you
me.
sure the right ball?
Okay. Oh, the purple.
Oh, he's got good angle. I was worried.
That was a bad angle.
I thought that was the 2. I'm like,
On the
somebody
wrong
stop
side of
him.
the forehead. I always want to be above the 5 to go down table for the 6. But now he's going. He has to
He's
shoot
got
the
to
5
get
table.
under the 6.
He has to shoot the 5 up table and
Yeah,
draw.
and get
in the-
underneath.
Yeah, get
What do you
underneath it.
think?
I hear what you're saying.
I'm going to take the best of all the advice.
If I'm dead straight, I'll play the combination.
Sounds like me.
All right, so
No, but I think that's.
the conversation in the room is how's he going to give him the 6 ball?
Just go into it. Just
He's
tie
going to
it
go
up.
into it.
But
Which,
now you have to put a
I
combo.
tell you what,
Oh!
that did not sit up pretty for him because now the 6 and 7 are off angle right now. So
But
He was
does have
gambling
it.
there.
There is angle there to go 2 rounds
whenever you're
around.
playing a combination like this with the 6-7, something like that, you want to get the
Your
cue ball close to it.
your window is
It's got a
so small.
good angle to do that. You can make the orange on the side,
I'm putting a
come
combo
off that top
before we
rail,
done.
and try to slide down pretty close to the green 6. That
He's
way
gonna
you
do
can
what I
really be
said.
precise in playing this combination. So,
Yeah, he's going to try to get in the window.
yeah.
See, folks.
No, he's trying to get behind it. Look at this shot.
Oh, you did it pretty good.
Look at this
You did it
shot.
pretty good.
How am I
It's
playing?
Still
going
not
to be
good
a
enough.
tester.
How am I playing?
Still not good enough. You don't have to make this.
Wow. No, this ball is not easy.
This ball, no hand.
No, it's no way.
It's easier than that
Because of the fact that the
combination.
No,
7
no.
came further off the
Something
rail.
funny's gonna
yeah,
happen.
7 was way off.
trying to play the combination.
This ball-
so
this
he
ball,
would have
you
had to
can-
take the 6 into the rail.
You don't have to. You can scratch.
So he elected to
You
come
can hook
up
yourself
here.
with the 9.
Yeah, there's a
You
lot.
can go
that
into the
go
8 and
wrong.
hook yourself.
These are the matches that are unnerving.
You can literally
For me,
shoot the
this is a
6
shot
and
right
the wrong
here.
side of the 8 and you're hooked.
Not an easy shot under pressure.
See, I'm drawing this bottom left, so I'm coming 2 rows around.
That's it. That makes the pocket even tighter.
That's what I'm doing.
Drilled it.
Oh, he hit the point.
Jeez, what's gonna happen?
Where's it
See what
going?
I'm
Where's it
saying?
going? Rob's going to have a shot.
Oh my god!
It's funny.
Rob's got a similar shot that he had on the 1 ball with the 6 in the side.
I
Look at
nailed
this.
Ryder,
The
Joey.
cue ball is going into the 7, and he could just come off the 7 and scratch.
I think he
might
can
have
fade
to.
the 7.
He might have to.
I think he can fade the 7, Spence.
No, he can't.
Okay.
He's going right
No,
into the.
he is going to
He's going right side of the bar. He has to bank the
Scratch.
6. He has to bank the 6 and draw it 2 rails.
No, he's cutting this ball on the
He's
side.
cutting the ball on the side. He's gambling on the 7.
Wow.
Yeah, he's free rolling.
He'll just bump the
He's going
7
to aim way to the
off
left.
the rail, come come out and shoot it in the opposite corner pocket. Oh no.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
Gambling. Gambler in the
Oh
house.
my god.
Gambler in the house.
Joey, a match like this, you play pool. Does this make you nervous? Do you get
You gotta fire the
tensed
bank.
up for the
Oh, yeah.
guys?
Yeah, I put myself
I
in
don't
their
think he
position.
can. How's he
So-
I mean, I don't play pool and I'm
Fucking
nervous
ripping
for
and
it.
This is happening. This
Ripping
happens
and
a lot.
sticking,
You
baby.
literally got to go 3-4 rails on
No,
that.
you don't have to. What you can do is you can just play it past the
Play it
side
safe.
with 2 rails. You don't have to draw it. You can just spin it past it. Like you just bank, like stun it with right, and go towards the third diamond
Yeah.
and go 1, 2, and then you go.
These guys are talking about banking balls. I'd be playing safe here.
Oh my god.
100%.
Yeah. But where do you
I'd
play
either
safe,
bank
Joey?
the 7 over by the
Bank
8,
7 by the 8?
or look,
He's
what's-
banking. He's
No,
banking
he's
at
not.
the
He's
bottom
playing safe.
left.
He's playing safe.
You think he's gonna lay it on the rail?
like the
He's
7
gonna put it
down
right there behind the 9 and
to
go
the
back and
bottom
forth.
rail.
Center table, right?
That's
You're
a
getting the
smart
hook.
shot. That's a
That's
smart
the
shot.
right
Woo! How'd he hit it, boys?
You did hit it really good.
Wow.
He
This
hit
is
a
where-
good
this is
shot
where
here.
he hits
Obviously,
it.
we got some
Can
Robb
he catch
Saez
it?
fans in the booth. He hit a good shot here, but I tell you what, do not count Stan out.
This
I've
is
seen
where
Stan make several great kick shots already today.
this is
We could
literally
be in
where
for
the
another
guy kicks it in, and you go, should have banked it.
No, it's percentage shot, right?
I think he's just as good to bank that ball in percentage was. I think he's more than.
It's situational too.
Yeah,
It's
how you're
so
feeling.
much pressure.
How you feeling? Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this isn't a super easy kick here. Looks like the side pocket's kind of
The
coming into
kicking
play.
is so bad. It's just how do you get saved?
You smack it and hope you don't scratch.
Right.
Hopefully, like either hopefully you get like lucky safe or you make it.
I kicked one here. This is my last tournament. I
2
kicked
rails.
one.
Yeah, you make it in the corner. You can kick it really hard. 2 rails and bank it in the top left.
I made this shot.
You can just jam it.
Or you
In my
miss it.
last tournament, I made
It's too
this shot.
risky to try to
This is
come
on the
in.
eighth
Right.
grade level.
Can he
You gotta
fit?
go up table, you can miss the ball. So he's looking at kicking at it.
Wow, this hill sets. It's crazy.
If he thinned it, I bet Stan likes thinning balls too.
You can't see that.
Yeah, you can. You can see
No, but I mean,
Physically, you can't see
You can't
it.
see that from there.
Yeah,
If you were in that position.
No doubt.
I thin the edge of it.
If I could see, I'm thinning it.
Thin the edge
I
of
did, but not.
to our left side of the
Me
barrel
too,
ball.
Robert.
Take the cue ball
Okay,
back
here
up
we
table.
go. He's
Stan's
kicking.
kicking at it. Hold your tickets, folks.
Oh no, the hit's easy, but
Smack. Bang. The ball's moving.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
What did I
my
say? What did I say, guys?
God, you're kidding me!
guys? What did I say?
Oh my!
What a
Listen, what did I say?
listen. In the room,
That's exceptional.
That's
And I'm
one
not
thing
a player.
I just
What I say,
That's what you call God-given
You hear
talent
people
and
up there
skills.
going nuts.
Listen,
As soon as Rob played that safe, I said, "Hold your tickets," because I've seen Stan.
You did. You did.
Yeah.
Kick shots.
that's why you're supposed to bank the ball. The opponent can't win if
Wow.
they don't shoot.
Jesus.
I'm playing the
You got
same
your
shot.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
What a shot!
You can just feel it.
He's got to bridge up over the 9 ball here.
Oh
It's
my
not a
god,
good
I'm sick as fuck.
Robb's just killing himself right now.
shot.
Don't make it shoot it, man.
Watch it
Spencer, is he
skid.
going to bank it?
You should. I would bank it in the finals.
All right,
was a
what a
show.
match.
All right, let's go. We gotta take pictures.
Tourangeau with a 7-6 Hill victory over Robb Saez. Cost me $20.
I'll be back in
Perfectly happy paying it. Guys, thanks for joining. We're going to hang out right here. Stan's going to be right back up against no other than Shane Van Boening. So just hold tight. They're going to take a break.